Vote the Nucleus for President of the Cell 2020 by Jake, Bryce, Elise, Asher, Amaya, and Mahogany.
Is the organelle known as the nucleus. The nucleus can be thought of as the brains of a cell. It contains the information that acts as the blueprint for each and every one of us, just as a manual would contain instructions to assemble a chair. Specifically, this information is contained within the chromosomes that reside in the nucleus.
The nucleus. The nucleus contains the majority of the cell's genes and is usually the most visible organelle. The nuclear envelope surrounds the nucleus and it separates the nucleus from the cytoplasm. The nuclear membrane consists of a lipid bilayer that is a double membrane. What is inside the nucleus? DNA is organized into separate units called chromosomes. Each chromosome is made up of a single DNA molecule connected with proteins. Combined together, the proteins and DNA of chromosomes are called chromatin. The nucleus is located inside of the nucleus and the ribosomal synthesis occurs in this location.
Why is the nucleus the most important organelle? It contains most of the cell's genes and is usually the most conspicuous organelle. Nuclei contain the genetic material called DNA that is responsible for controlling and directing all cell activities. All the RNAs needed for the cell are synthesized in the nucleus. The nucleolus within the nucleus is a site for RNA synthesis and DNA replication. Without the nucleus, it would not be able to retrieve and duplicate genetic information, and everything in the cell would not be able to function and would therefore cause the cell to shut down. What makes the nucleus the brain of the cell? It helps control eating, movement, and reproduction. If it happens in a cell, chances are the nucleus knows about it. Without the nucleus, a cell cannot function as it is the main control center of the cell. It is the site of synthesis for ribosomes, the cellular machines that assemble proteins. Say your intestine cells need to break down the food you just ate. The DNA in the nucleus will be accessed to get the information needed to make the enzymes that will break down that food. What would happen if we did not have a nucleus? Without the nucleus, all cells would die. The cells would not know what to do and there would not be any cell division. Protein synthesis would stop or the wrong proteins would be formed. A cell without DNA lacks the ability to do much of anything. The nucleus gives all the instructions, so without one it would be mass chaos.